Hi guys, it is Dr. Cody Dukes and we are back again for yet another video. Now you already know what to do. If you haven't done so already, please hit that thumbs up and like the video. And if you're not already, please hit that bell and subscribe to the channel. Now guys, today I want to talk about a game show, and not just any game show, but probably one of the most popular game shows that have ever been gamed. And that is the game show Wheel of Fortune. Now, if you haven't seen Wheel of Fortune, I assume you've been living under a rock, but let's just say you haven't been living under a rock and you haven't seen Wheel of Fortune. The way the game works, right, is that there's generally like some term on the board, right? A phrase or a title, a name of something, anything. It's up on a board, but like the letters aren't there, but you can see how many spaces it is and, you know, how many words it is and whatnot. And what players do is they spin a wheel, right? And it'll land on some dollar amount or maybe a vacation or a car or something like that. And they basically have to guess the letters that are on the board. And based on how many letters they get, that's how many of that amount of money that they rolled on that they'll get, right? And so they're competing against one another to build up their money so that they can play the final round by themselves. And it always amazes me. I was going to say it never ceases to amaze me, right? But it always amazes me how, sometimes someone could be guessing and be completely clueless to what the message on the board is. And then another person at the exact same time could know exactly what the message on the board is with the exact same letters that are up there already. And, at any point, if you feel like you know the answer, you can say, hey, I want to guess what it is. I think I know what it is. And if you say exactly what it is, then you win that round and, you get some type of bonus. And it's interesting because the reason I want to talk about this is because of how it kind of relates to how people are. It's amazing how some people can look at something, right, and see it just as a thing, right? But then another person can look at that exact same thing and see it as an opportunity, right? One person can look at something and see it as a dead end, and another person can look at the exact same thing and see it as a road to riches, right? Or even opposite, right? Somebody can look at something and see it as a road to riches, but then another person can see all of the places where it's bound to fail. It's not going to be successful, and therefore I should most definitely not try it. And so I just wanted to encourage us today on being the type of people who can look at the board and see the message clearly. And I want to be honest, it's not like this is something that you could just say, I'm going to be the person that sees the message on the board clearly. No, it's a skill. It's a skill and it's a desire. And I think those people who are generally good at guessing those type of puzzles, it's because they practice puzzles, right? Their whole life. They practice, figuring things out that generally take a level of revelation, right? And so I just want to encourage you to be the type of person that just doesn't look at things and see a surface level, right? They don't just see what's on the top. But they often ask themselves, what lies beneath, kind of like that movie, what lies beneath, I want to say like Richard Gere in that movie, maybe Michelle Pfeiffer, I can't remember, but it's not about the movie. But I want you to be the type of person that asks yourself, what lies beneath? I can see what's on the surface. Right? What lies beneath? And the more you ask yourself that, the more you'll begin to develop that skill of being able to look at something and see past the surface and see what's really there. What's the message that's hidden? I got 3 letters and it's like 20 letters missing. But because I know the category, I know what we're operating in, I can already kind of see how this thing is going to fall together. That's the video, guys. If you haven't done so already, please hit the like button. And if you're not already, please subscribe to my channel. I don't know what you're waiting on. Guys, I upload 5 videos a week. That's one every single weekday. I do motivational and inspirational content with a pop culture twist, looking at things like sports, movies, anime, superheroes, cartoons, you name it. I just try to find a motivational message that I can deliver to you in a way that's easy to understand so that you can take it and use it in your daily life so that you can be successful. And if that sounds like what you're trying to do, then you should subscribe to this channel because it's the channel for you. Guys, how did I do? Let me know down in the comments. Give me feedback and tips on how I can get better. Give me suggestions on topics I should cover in the future. I'll do my best to go through every single comment and get back to every single one of you guys. I appreciate you so much for sticking around this long, and the only thing I ask is that you keep coming back because I'll keep coming back with more videos. And guys, as I always say, until next time, peace.